Well, hello there, all you gorgeously sexy people of the internet. Welcome back to another Dave live stream. Yes. Sounded like a Dalek again. We are back. We are back. Now, if anyone's seen Twitter today and seen Araver, he's tweeted out some of the bugs in F122, and underneath that list, everyone else has joined the bandwagon and put all their bugs in, and oh my god. It reads like the Yellow Pages. It really does. I've never seen so many bugs. Unbelievable. So, well done if you got F122. Now, this is the reason why I'm not doing a driver or my team career, because until they fix all that, it's just pointless. It's just really pointless. Apparently, the AI are too fast going down the straights, and they slow down to the corners. There's just a whole long list of problems. Now, if anyone saw my video of last year when I said that I was very concerned about EA taking over Codemasters and the F1 franchise, I was bloody right, wasn't I? sorry, I had to blow my own trumpet there, but I was bloody right, wasn't I? Unbelievable. In fact, there was people in Araver's Twitter tweet saying this is the worst game since F1 2015. Now, that is not an accolade you want to throw at anyone, especially Codemasters. 2015, oh my god, no, because that was terrible. But yeah, apparently it's just as good as 2015. By the way, if you've got 2015, don't do your race at Austria, because they still haven't fixed the tyre wear issue at Austria. Yes, you actually need about 5 pit stops at Austria on a 50% race to get to the end, but unfortunately you've only got 3 sets of tyres. So for the last 2 stints you haven't got any tyres in your car. So what do the team mechanics do? Well, they just put your old tyres back on again. Yes, and so you end up for the last part of Austria spinning around the circuit because you can't drive the car because the tyres are worn out. That's on F1 2015, and they still haven't patched that yet. They still haven't patched it. I'm annoyed. Come on, Codemasters, sort it out. Patch that game, please. For God's sake. Yeah, so as I say, absolute chuffing disaster, apparently. Yeah, so as I say. But good old Codemasters, good old EA Sports. And I switched it on the other day, and luckily I managed to bypass it because I was only recording a very quick video, but it said I've got to create an EA account just to use the game in future, and I was like, what? That's outrageous. Why have I got to do that? No, I don't want to do that, but it looks like I might have to if I've got to actually use the game. But yeah, anyone on F123, you've got to set up an EA account to use it, apparently. You might be able to bypass it, I don't know. I did manage to bypass it, but that was because it needed an update and I didn't bother with the update, so I just carried on and it let me continue. But if you want to do anything on the game, I presume you've got to have an EA account and sign in on it. Which is terrible news. Terrible news. You didn't have to do it at the start. I remember, because I had the game fresh and there was nothing about that. No, they've just put it on recently, obviously. Unbelievable. Well done, EA Sports. But yeah, it's glitched to almighty hell apparently at the moment. Now obviously they will patch it. We'll have another 26 patches. I think that's how many last year's game got. 2020 got 19 patches in the end. So yeah. Hello Matthew D'Souza. Hi Dave. Can't believe you took Vettel out in Austria. Oh, he's still bitter about that, isn't you? You're still bitter, but look, just leave it now, Matt. Just let it go, okay? Just let it go. Poor Sebastian. He's got enough problems, hasn't he? Trying to drive a toilet around Austria. Yes, just let it go now. Did you see his face after that race as well? I mean, this season of Formula 1 for these new cars has been an unmitigated disaster from start to finish. First, we've had the porpoising and all that controversy and problems that's caused, which has been immense. And now it looks like in the braking zones they're creating so much brake dust that it's spraying back into the driver behind's face. I mean, Sebastian Vettel looked like a driver of the 70s. He looked like James Hunt after a race, didn't he? You know, when he used to have the goggles on, he'd take the goggles off and the rest of his face was all black. That's exactly how Sebastian looked like, didn't he? I mean, that's ridiculous. Brake dust is extremely dangerous to your lungs. some of the F1 drivers have already discovered that. Some of the older drivers, they went for tests and they found out that their lungs contain very high amounts of brake dust through all the years of motor racing. And it's not good for you, obviously, to have that stuck in your lungs. No. Especially later on, it can lead to lung complications, obviously. So yeah, we don't need that now with the drivers getting tons of brake dust in there. But why is this happening? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's a shit show. That's what it is. It's a shit show right now on F1. Absolute shit show. These new cars have been a joke from start to finish. They really have. Some of the teams have managed to work them out, but most of the teams, no. I mean, we had Verstappen yesterday, didn't we? Because Leclerc just sailed past him and he was moaning about the, you know, the ultimate grip or whatever. And it's just ridiculous. It really is. Instead of adding to the show, it's actually spoiling the show a little bit. I already said last week about those end fences that Charles Leclerc lost, that they were making no difference to the speed of his car, so I don't even know why they're there. They should just take them off and just run with flat wings, because they're really not... I mean, I presume they're supposed to chuck some downforce or some air over the top of the front tyres, I'm presuming, and then that swallows into that little sort of flap that's over the top of the front tyres. I'm not so sure, but it certainly didn't seem to be doing anything to Charles Leclerc's car, so yeah, get rid of them. Don't need them. Let's go back to the 70s and have no wings at all. That's what we need. No wings at all. Hi Scott, yeah, fine, thanks mate. Matthew says have to reduce the AI by 10 levels to 70 for bloody hell, Matt. Now I need to, you saw that stream that I did. Well, I was only testing that, and I think, what did I add that on? I was, oh, that's right. I turned it right down, and I was about 50. So I seriously wouldn't have noticed any difference in the AI. But I usually run at 90. That's my default AI for all these games, including the all seasons on F1 2020. I run that all the time on 90. I don't even turn it down at Monaco, because I know you said you turn. No, because I don't like to keep fiddling with the AI, especially if I'm doing like a video series for YouTube. I like to keep it as it is, so you know, if I can't keep up on some of the tracks, I can't keep up. That's just, but yeah, I always run at 90. Now 2021, this Carmen Jordan thing I'm doing, I had that at 90 as well, but I don't know, I've kept it at 90 because in fact I've almost reached the end of development, so the car's pretty much the top car. But just before that, the cars were just absolutely mulling it down the straights and overtaking me. So yeah, I was contemplating turning it down from 90 to something like 80 or something, but I kept it in the end because the car seemed to be getting a lot faster because it was almost the top car. But yeah, it's just, and that was last year's game, so God knows what this year's one's like. 90's like my default thing. I don't like to alter it. Like before this, I think I think before 2020, I think 2020 I had it on 95, and that was my default. No, 2020, that's right. They made the game a bit harder in 2020. I remember that, and so I had to drop it down to 90 because basically, if you want to test all this out with AIs to see how fast they are, or whatever, it's quite easy to do. You just pick out any racetrack or whatever and go against your teammate. Okay, now, so this will take a while. It will take a while, but you will actually work out exactly what AI you should be running at. But yeah, so drive against your teammate, yeah, and then you just do something quick like 5-lap races. I don't think I do 3 laps anymore, but 5-lap races. So do it quick. Pick possibly be better if you do the same circuit so that you don't, you know, you got a good comparison, and just race against your teammate, yeah, and then just keep adjusting the difficulty, doing the same. Trust me, it takes a long time to do this, but you will get a better benefit in the end. And just keep upping the difficulty, up or down a few percent each time, yeah, until you are pretty much level with your teammate on lap times. Okay, when you've done that, I mean, I suppose you could do it in like a practice session, because that would be better, although the practice sessions are sometimes a little bit false. I finding the timings, so it probably be better to do it in a 5-lap race situation. But it's up to you if you want to do it just as practice, because you'll be able to get that through that a lot quicker. But anyway, so get your time pretty much spot on with what your teammate is doing, and then that is your difficulty level that you choose for the rest of the season. But trust me, unfortunately, it takes a very long time to do that. You can't do it in 5 minutes. It's literally something you have to do over a weekend. A whole weekend you have to spend just going up and down with the slider, just 2% at a time, up or down. If it's getting too hard, obviously turn it down a few percent. I say until you get pretty much spot on, maybe a 2 temps difference with your teammate, then you know that's the difficulty you have to run, and you know that's you'll be good for the rest of the season then. But I say, trust me, it does take a very long time to do that. But if you're committed and you really can't be bothered with, you know, knowing that you're going to be beaten by the other cars, then give that a go, because it is a good way of judging how the AI needs to be. Because unfortunately, since they changed the sliders to 0 to 110%, it's extremely difficult to work out what your level is now. I know they've got like expert and master and legend and ultimate, but that's only a very rough. There's a lot of scope in between those levels that could quite possibly see you a lap slower if you just go like 8 or 9 levels between, you know, the level that you've got. Like if you say master and you've got 10 levels of master, if you go between 8 levels of that, you could end up 1 second a lap slower. That's the problem. So it's very difficult to judge what your AI difficulty is. But give that a go, and you might find it works pretty well in career mode. Now, of course, in career mode, if you start in a rubbish car, or so I say my team, if you start in a rubbish car, it's very difficult to do that because you don't know what your performance level is. So it's better to do a driver career, and then you're on the same performance level as your teammate at least. So that's the theory anyway. My team is pretty difficult to get your performance level out of. It's pretty, in fact, it's pretty impossible. So it's best just to guess it on that one, because I really don't know how you can do it, because as I say, it all depends on who your teammate is as well. Because, you know, if you pick one of the F2 drivers, then his performance level is going to be a lot lower than yours, so you've got no way of getting the AI sorted out. So that really only applies to the my driver career mode if you're in a equal car with another driver, to be honest. But there you go. Anyway, give that a try, see what happens. Hello, Mr. KTM Milner. He says, hi Dave, incoming for you in turn 1. Nice. Hookster won in Austria. Yes! Game feels nice to play. AI just too damn fast. Yeah. Another major complaint I've heard is apparently the medium traction control feels like no traction control. Some have said, no, that'd be stupid. Feels fine. Others have said, yeah, I agree with you. So, I don't know. I've really only played it a little bit, so I really couldn't say. Blimey, I've been nattering on here and I'm late now. Oh my god, I'm going to get my ass kicked. Oh, 5 invitations. Oh my god. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh no, they've started without me. The bastards have started without me. I don't believe it. It's outrageous. It's Dusty in here. No, I can't see him. I thought I had a message from him. Anyway, sorry everyone, I've got to get in pretty quick. I'm late for a very important date. Well, I've not really any practice. The bastards have started without me. Unbelievable. Anyway, as I say every week, I am the star of the show, and they are just a complete and utter It's coming. It's coming. It's no, no, no. Wait. It's no, no. Oh no, no. Yes. No, no, no. I don't know the wankers. Oh.
It's just too.
Before it starts.
Yeah. that was a tough one, Dave. I didn't think you were gonna get there.
I know that was immense. That was.
Yeah. That's,
And why have you rotten little bastard started without me? That's outrageous.
Hey, it's just apparently this is a democracy, and they just voted to continue on, Dave. It wasn't
waiting for you, Dave. We'd be on the second race of the season.
Yeah, so.
No, it's alright. It's my fault. It was my fault. I was waffling on the stream, and I suddenly went, "Hang on a minute! I'm supposed to be doing something."
Yeah.
Dusty said he'd be on at 8. Did you get that message?
No, I didn't. I was too busy getting harassed about my hair.
Okay. What hair?
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do, Dave? I mean,
I'm alright. I haven't got any, so I can take the piss out of myself.
yeah, well, I'm hanging on.
Embrace it, Joe.
I won't give up on those 6 little hairs. If they're gonna stick with me, I'm gonna stick with them.
Actually, Joe, it was America that made me shave my head.
Oh, really?
Seriously. I just come back from the US, and everyone out there seemed to have a shaven head, and I thought, well, this must be quite popular, so I'm going to do it. So it's a true story. That's what I did.
Wow.
And it hasn't grown back since.
Well, it has lots of times, you sponge, but I just cut it again, don't I?
People are called skinheads that you saw, Dave, and maybe shouldn't be copying them.
Yeah, Dave was at some sort of a meeting that he shouldn't have been at. He got a little confused about what was the agenda there. But
well, they did.
Anyway.
I must admit, they did sort of have to take their cloths off their head first before they spoke. No, they didn't.
Ah, no. You thought it was a burrito place, and then
I did, yeah.
Maybe it'll rain at Singapore tonight for our early race. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, why the fuck not? Yeah, fuck this track. No, I like this track too.
I like it.
I do too. You notice I haven't said I haven't said it yet. Now, if something happens during the race, I like the track, I might say fuck this race.
Yeah.
John, like, I went over to my buddy's house for the race yesterday, and he's a fucking Truex fan, so he had to deal with me fucking talking shit.
Yeah. Now, does your buddy there, does he lose his mind when something happens to Truex, or is it like...
Nope, but I keep telling him, how's it feel to be winless this year?
Uh-huh.
I talk so much shit.
Well, technically, your buddy's been winless every year. I mean, he's never. You know, none of us have won a race, so.
He did get mad when Chase put him 3 wide.
So much anger and so little happiness.
Oh, I showed a lot of happiness.
So did Dave. Look what it got him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No hair.
See, I have a lot of hair. It's thin in the front.
It's just not in the right place.
Dave, nobody would say I'm bald. It's not even remotely close to bald. I have thin hair in the front. Nothing. The back of my hair looks fine. The top of my head's fine. Oddly enough, my nipples grow hair well. I mean, well, because that's a it's just one of those
My
things.
nips actually grow hair too.
Dumb. You grow
around
you grow hair down the back of your neck and it connects to your back hair.
Gross fact, I actually grow hair on the knuckles of my toes.
I think everybody does.
Yeah, Dom, that's not the gross fact. The gross fact
Oh.
is that when Steph cuts your hair, the back of your hair connected to your neck hair, connecting to your back hair.
Okay, you
had
guys make it sound like I've got a bush between my shoulder blades. I don't have back hair.
Dom, you had like a mullet that was connected to your neck and back and goes all the way around your body. I mean, it basically stops somewhere at the base of your neck.
Back hair. You guys are exaggerating.
Why would I lie to you?
Because you guys love. Well, I mean, you like just
What,
making
back
fun
hair?
of me.
No.
No.
If you have back hair, you have back hair. What do I care? I'm not gonna date you.
Don't you do that already, Joe?
No, I said no. He's like, hey, why don't we give it a go? I'm like, nah, buddy. It's not like that.
Perhaps he does it with his wife and Dom.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Ah, that was a long denial. That was a long denial. You had to think about that one, didn't you?
No, actually, Dave, I was distracted by my chocolate bar.
Yeah, whatever.
Nah, Dave, listen, I walked in on them making noise one time. And
Oh,
it
God.
didn't turn
Make
out to
you-
be what I thought it was going to
Make
be,
you whoopee.
No, it
Yeah.
no, it didn't turn out to be what you thought. First off, why would you walk in on us making noise? Number one, and
Hang
number
on,
two,
hang on. So,
exactly,
So-
Jamie. So he heard noise. Why would
Yeah.
you walk in? Right?
yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
'Cause
Well,
you-
Steph and Joe were making some noise. What kind of noise was it, Dom?
Yeah, you guys were going like and bouncing
Okay.
on the bed. So
Okay,
I-
exactly. So what makes you think we need you to walk in?
Well, I wanted to make sure everything was okay,
What do you
Oh,
mean?
Guys
bullshit.
Yeah,
simultaneously having
yeah.
a seizure or something.
Oh,
Yeah, listen,
Oh,
Dom,
that's-
you hear jungle noises from the room. Don't come
You
in.
just said it yourself. You didn't expect it to be what you thought it was going to be.
Yeah, so what did you think you were gonna find?
Yeah,
Open the
you
door?
know what? I think it's damned if I do, damned if I don't. Because if
No,
I
you're not
don't
damned if
walk
you
in
don't.
on them,
If you don't walk in, then that's fine. But
dude, it's like, oh, Don, you're so weird. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah. I mean,
I feel like you should actually apologize to me because
Right,
I'm trying
because
to be
Steph and
considerate.
no,
Steph and
let's
I-
all turn it around. Hey, let's all turn
So
it around.
what did you think was happening, Dom? Did you think we were both having a seizure?
I'm sure if they needed help, they would have said, Dom, help.
Well, not if they were having a seizure, Jamie. They
Both
couldn't
of us.
really
Simultaneous
both
seizure.
Simultaneously.
Yeah.
I mean,
So what did you find when you burst in the door uninvited?
I found Joe and Steph on the opposite sides of the bed, kind of gyrating up and down, and then the baby was in between them, which was even more disturbing. And so I felt like I had to put a stop to the activity, whatever was going on, because the baby was like, really upset.
You know, let me tell you what was going on. All right, what needs a goddamn
Dustin
invite?
needs a goddamn invite.
What? He doesn't have an invite? No way. This can't happen. I certainly.
Possible.
No, I really hope that I didn't forget to. What was going on was the baby likes to be rocked to sleep, so we were jumping up and down on the bed, you know, just trying to soothe the baby. That's all. And you know, for some
Then
reason,
why
it was,
were you guys going?
because it was making the baby laugh. So obviously,
I thought
you know
you were
how.
trying to soothe the baby, not entertain
Well,
the baby.
that's the thing, right? Sometimes you want to soothe the baby to sleep, but then you end up just making the baby laugh, and that's more fun anyway. So then you just keep doing that.
My dog's been eating her foot for the last 15 minutes.
And you're judging me. You're judging me for the way I try to put the baby to sleep, and your dog's eating herself. You know?
Yeah,
Listen,
I don't know what to do. Like, she's just gently gnawing on her foot. Stink.
Dave, it sounds like he has a captive in his
Relax.
basement apartment, and he hasn't fed the captive in a while.
I bet he has. I bet he's well into that.
No, I don't want to know what he's into. 'Cause
I got my
honest-
Mercedes C8 back this week.
honestly, like, when you find out the kind of stuff your buddies
party.
are into, it's weirder than
What's up,
sometimes it's weirder than
MJ?
you expect.
It's nice to have two Mercedes back on the racetrack this week.
Sorry, man. Little Miss America's 246. I was at her party. I forgot.
Oh, did we get a new invite to the race room?
Yes, Dom.
Yeah,
where the
but-
fuck have you been?
About 20 minutes
I've
ago,
been
Dom.
looking at Stink's foot. You know what I mean? Like she's just chewing. Now she's just looking at him.
Dusty, I'm so sorry
Dust-
if I missed you.
Yeah, yeah.
Dust.
No,
Hey,
no,
hey,
no,
hey,
don't.
hey,
No,
Dusty,
it's
I want to
not.
word with you.
Oh my.
I want to word with you.
Dave, can I apologize to him first before you have a...
Yeah, all right, go ahead, but hurry up because I'm very
Yeah.
annoyed with him. Carry on.
Alright.
Why are you annoyed with me, Dave?
To tell you in a minute. He wants to apologise. Let him apologise first. Go on,
Yeah,
carry on.
yeah. Alright, no, he doesn't give a shit what Marky Mark has to say. Alright, go ahead, Dave, what do you got? I don't give a fuck.
I got a bone to
Whatever,
pick with you, Mr. Bolt. I sent you a message about a week ago, yeah, and it was one of those life.
did you?
Yeah, it was one of those.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Don't start taking the piss out of my accent. Shut up and listen. About, I'm getting wound up now. About a week ago, and it was one of those life or death messages, yeah, on Facebook, and you haven't even looked at it, and I'm like,
Oh, hey, it's like family, you, mate. You didn't even answer your message.
Like a Facebook or message?
Facebook message,
Oi.
yeah, Facebook message.
Oi.
I got a new phone. And,
Oh,
I haven't.
Whoa.
You know,
I see.
I've been busy. You know.
Oh, not the new phone excuse.
Dave,
Oh,
there's another...
that, you know
there's
that went
another
out. That went out about 5 minutes after Edsel invented it. I think, wasn't it? I
This
couldn't
is like
use-
an episode of that like show where they find the guy's cheating on the other guy or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Dave, he's got another phone. Maybe he's got another guy.
no.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got. Dave, you're on my burner phone.
Oh.
You're his backdoor guy, Dave.
No, I have actually. I got a new phone, and of course, when you get a new phone, you have to log back into Facebook and Messenger and shit. I just haven't done it.
Oh, well, now I feel
Yeah.
bad because I've had a go at you, and now I feel like shit.
What the hell, Dave? You have a go at me all the time.
That's true.
You call me various cleaning utensils.
I must say though, I'm enjoying not looking at my phone every 5 minutes.
Yeah, good on you, Dusty. Good on
Yeah.
you.
I don't bring it into work. So I know some people bring their shit into work, which I don't understand. But
I'm surprised the places
You
even
gotta
allow
have something to do while you're supposed to be working.
yeah, I know. Well, Yeah, I'm surprised too that they allow it. I'll be honest. But I always leave my phone in my car all day, and then I come back and spend too much time on it afterwards.
Do you have a phone problem, Dustin? Are you coming clean?
I don't know.
Sounds like he has the opposite.
I think
of-
everyone does, though. You know what I mean?
I
doing
don't.
something about it.
I'll be honest. I know
you
that
don't.
I know I don't, and I will honestly tell you,
Yeah.
Dominic does not either, because that guy never has his phone. He never knows where it is, and it's never charged. So neither of us have a phone problem. I mean,
I'd rather be in Dom's camp there. You know,
what's that?
obviously, he doesn't care that much about it. That's a good thing.
No, he's the only guy I've ever met that has 2 phones. Both of them are uncharged and dead. So
Is Dom a
just-
drug dealer or?
I don't know. It's the
One
weirdest
was my
thing.
burner phone, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a very good drug dealer if they're both dead.
Because he never answers the call. Yeah.
Yeah.
His phone is always dead.
I don't know the
Too many
ins
deals
and
done
outs.
with it all the
Yeah,
time.
I don't know the ins and outs of the drug dealing business, but I mean,
Dom is just old school. He only uses payphones, but he can never find one because they don't
Yeah.
exist anymore.
Yeah.
So he just does a deal like once a year when he finds a payphone.
I remember in high school I was still using payphones.
I thought he was gonna say he's still selling drugs.
With Civic Boy.
Yo,
Civic,
Yeah.
No, Civic.
since
Boy
I work
was way
overnight,
after
the only
us.
reason I use the only thing I use my phone for at work is Pandora Radio.
I actually remember talking to Steph on the payphone all the time when I was growing up. When I would go to visit my dad, he didn't have a house phone because he hates phones, so I'd go across the street to the gas station and use the payphone. Payphones are all gone now. I don't know what's going on. Whole world's changing.
Well, I mean, they're not all gone. It's just nobody uses them anymore. There's still lots of payphones in my area.
Have payphones around there? Wow.
I
Nothing
haven't
here.
seen
Going in America.
I haven't seen a working payphone in a long time. I see the box where the payphone was and all the graffiti inside the box, and then like that person standing near the box that you don't want to go too close to because it's gonna shank you. But other than that, I haven't seen any phone. You know?
I think it was like
Yeah.
Yeah, where the rear wheels come off the ground, apparently.
What's
I think
even
it
worse,
was-
the front wheels come off.
Yeah, the drive wheels came off the ground because
Yeah.
they were actually
I'm
on the
telling
moon
you
where
guys,
gravity.
I'm telling you guys.
Hey, I believe you because the only
No,
thing
you
stopping this.
don't. If you guys believed me, you would have been like, "Oh,
I don't
yeah,
even
you know,
think
that's
that would
probable.
work on the moon. Like, you know what I mean?
It probably
It was
not.
just-
But
the
it
effects
makes,
would
Except
be
for
the
the fact
same.
that it's
Yeah.
for the fact that it's completely impossible. We all believe you.
yeah.
Listen, I mean, it wasn't bumps in the road. The road was like newly paved. It was really flat, and it was happening every time he would shift.
The
It
only
was-
way you could do this is to have
He
a
would, like-
giant counterweight that's on a sled, and when he accelerates forward, this giant counterweight slides backwards and hits a stop. That's the
like a
balance
tractor
point.
pull. Yeah.
Right, that raises the front wheels. That's the only.
Well, that's-
Maybe he had one of those.
It was
Like an inverted tractor pull. Like he's
was-
actually trying to do a wheelie.
There's a phenomenon, Dom, where there would be these huge downdrafts, and it was actually causing planes to crash for a while. Maybe you encountered one of those where this huge vacuum pulled down,
Oh,
and actually,
cool. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
what's it called? I don't know. I forget what it was called, but it was actually crashing airliners for a while.
No, I have an interesting. My wife's uncle actually worked on the technology that now neutralizes downdrafts at airports.
Oh, cool.
Like
I
that
thought
was
they
his-
just understand it. The
well,
weather system.
whatever technology they had, they didn't have back then. They have now
Yeah.
that helps them understand it better and to wave
Detect
things
it.
off,
Yeah.
detect it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doppler radar, right?
That's pretty cool. 'Cause I remember I used to look into airplane crashes a lot, and I remember there was quite a few incidents back. That's probably what happened to you, Dom. You probably were caught in a weird vacuum.
Draft instead.
Yeah. Maybe you drove over a volcano while it erupted.
No,
I don't know, and I'm
no.
sure there's a good explanation.
Oh,
Maybe,
mate.
maybe,
I'm telling
maybe
you the
a
explanation.
very well-fed woman jumped on the back of the Civic right when he
No.
shifted.
All of the weight was in the front because he removed.
I think all of the
everything else
weight
from
was
the
in his
Civic.
pants by the sound of it.
No, you guys, you have to believe.
Anyway,
that-
can we
All right.
can we roll on the qualifying?
Yeah,
Is
let's
it,
make sure.
Well,
There's
it's
12
still
and
my
12.
contention that it was just it was a faster
Sample.
car,
Sample.
and he was shifting, like a manual. And then he was just like, "Oh, what's it? Feels like I'm popping a wheelie," but really it was just the jerk from the shifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it
So,
could have
yeah.
been, but I could have sworn the front wheels came off the ground because
Yeah.
the front wheels would like skip every time
Yeah.
he shifted, and I don't know, maybe it was just the weight.
I had a
transfer of the
similar thing.
transmission.
I had a similar
don't
thing
know.
happen to me, Dom. When I was a little kid, my brother had a Firebird, and I was convinced I could outrun the Firebird. And I told everyone at school I can outrun this Firebird.
No,
I don't think I
come
could.
on.
But in the moment, I really believed it. I remember thinking, God, my brother's so stupid. Of course I can
Slipping
outrun.
wheels. If front wheels are the drive wheels, all he was doing was losing grip, and we're sliding, but it going up in the air.
I just telling you guys, it's awesome. I felt it. I felt it in my ass. I felt it in my
The
ass.
shocks were worn. The shocks were worn out,
yeah,
so
that sounds
lifting
about.
up.
Now the truth is coming out.
I remember it very distinctively.
Did this gentleman partake in
No,
the
he
sale of
didn't.
narcotics?
He sold some weed, yes.
Okay, so now we're getting closer to the reason what's all going on here.
I'm just
Were you
telling
using
guys.
any of his product?
No, I wasn't. I remember very specifically Hotline
You remember
Bling
very
was playing on the radio. When he slammed on the throttle, I had to pull my feet back because my toes were burning from the engine being so hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember it so vividly.
In a Civic, right?
Yeah, it was like a.
Well, the engine was on fire.
It's like it's. Oh God, Dom.
Okay, let's check the weather. Cloudy at the end, but not expecting rain. All right.
All set. Everyone clear? Car to track.
Hey guys, is it gonna rain? Sorry. That was my Joe.
Yeah, I like to hear it a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
I like to have everyone check it for me.
You can't check
Makes me feel better. Makes me feel better. Like, like I'm in port. Dom, I believe you.
No, you don't.
No, I believe that you believe what you're saying. That's what's important.
I'm sure there's some explanation as to what I felt,
Drugs.
but no,
No, drugs. That's it. That's all there is to it.
not
Drugs.
drugs.
Oh,
You never
God.
saw the tires, right? So you can't. All you did was feel the front of the car was lifting.
Actually, what was funny is that so he had this custom steering wheel on that he
That
showed
probably
me
helped.
how to detach, and he detached it. And there was some like weed behind the steering wheel in a plastic baggie.
Yeah, because the cops wouldn't know to look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah. This
Because
guy's
they probably haven't seen that before.
got him fooled.
That's
I'm
me.
telling you, that pizza delivery job was so much fun. It was, it was just so many laughs.
Carl, what the fuck are you doing on Inters?
Yeah, what are you doing at intermediates?
What?
Labeled I for interesting.
Dom, is that you? Is that you coming
Yes,
up behind me?
it's me coming up behind you. Yes.
All right, but I'm just giving Dave a little bit of a run up.
Okay. I would
Probably
say
two.
Randy.
No, 5.
This car coming out of the pits. I'm on a hot lap. Thank you. Thanks, Randy.
Ooh.
Starting hot lap.
job.
Shitty lap.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Jane, if I fucked you up while you were on a highway, my bad. I didn't see you until the last second.
It's alright, I was going to do another lap, but I've given up on it.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 39.6. All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Get out of my way, Dave.
Yeah, well, you should try checking your messages. Yeah, Adder.
Atta.
Yeah, you missed that as well.
Atta.
It was.
Yeah, I'm glad I did. That's why I was late.
It was Oscar worthy. Oscar worthy. Brad Pitt's got nothing on me.
Are softs really only like 9/10 quicker than mediums on a qualifying lap?
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Dave, are you on a cooldown?
I want to build up.
Alright.
Build up. Dave, that's a symptom or a diagnosis. I don't think that's.
He's getting fluffed right now. He's getting fluffed up.
I used to be a fluffer.
Still are, Dave, in many ways.
So,
Somehow I believe him. Like, I don't know.
Dusty,
sounded way
are
too
you on
genuine.
a outlap as well?
Oh yeah, I'm on a build-up lap.
Just trying to hang back from you a bit, I think.
Yeah.
Stewards are reviewing the interaction.
I've also got a car behind me coming up, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to
gotta-
hang back from Dave too. Oh shit. What was that? I'm coming in. Never mind. Hit the wall. Too busy looking at the stupid mini-map.
Got a cooldown call.
I don't know what that stays in P5 or 6. I don't know if I want to go back out on sauce. Yeah, your laptop shows it. I expect
that lap was
at
good for a
least.
system check.
Yes.
I know Brant will probably be like 4th or something.
Thanks, Matt.
Oh shit.
On
Whew.
on a hot lap in sector 3.
Half a second up and it made no difference.
We've dropped down to P8. Come on, keep pushing.
Oh, shut up, Jeff.
I just went on. I was just out on the mediums just to try set up 3, but it was awful.
Less than a lap of fuel.
Are you on a build? Are you? Oh no, you're ahead of me. Sorry. Forget what I just said. It's a car behind me on a hot lap. I think it's a Red Bull. Hello?
Brent,
Yeah,
Oh,
Dave, I'm coming in the pits, Dave.
Oh good, so I'm out of fuel, that's why I was asking.
Oh, thank you, appreciate that.
Roger. Don't include me in that because I haven't got a hell clue what I'm doing. Not doing this. I'm talking about in life.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't get out of the fucking pits because Brent's coming in. There we go.
Checks complete. We're ready.
Kyle, you want a warm-up lap?
I'm starting a hot lap now.
Alright.
Yeah, same.
Just doing a hot warm-up lap here.
Seconds left in the session.
What have I done differently? What the hell have I fucking done differently? Fuck.
Well, that finished quick. I didn't think it was the end. Let's check me chat.
Fucked up massively on that last lap.
I did too in Sector 3. I actually had to do the whole Sector 3 without part of a wing.
No, I fucked up before that. I should have been in front of you there, but I realised I didn't change something.
That's me, Randy.
Oh, thanks, thanks, Gomez.
Nice
PS5,
laugh, Joe.
Dave.
I know, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I think you already have one.
I wish I had. No,
Kyle
do.
started shotgun.
you'd know if I had one because it'd be straight on my channel,
It's
like
Kyle
instantly.
started
Oh, I think he said, I'm scam this guy to give me $20 a week for the rest of his life.
Carl, what the fuck are you doing, man? Why don't you just call her?
Let's start on cards.
He's tried that. He's tried the Dom strategy. Yeah. That's the closest I'll ever be to Joe and Dom.
Alright. Good luck, gentlemen.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh shit.
Find that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Oh man, he's over there.
Dusty, did I pinch you? I thought I left you room.
Yeah, you came way down on me.
I've got a pit, Dusty. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My wings exploded. Have you got it coming as well?
I should be okay to go a little bit longer. I'm not too bad off.
My fault, Dusty. I literally thought I left you a groove.
I was on the apex. I don't know. We'll have to see when it comes back. I don't know if anyone got a better view of it. Doesn't matter. Because he came down when I was on the apex. I wasn't even, inching outside at all. It was right in the middle. I was on the curb.
It's all on my stream. I got a front row seat, so
I could have squeezed. I'm not denying I didn't. I'm just saying I thought I left him room.
Probably just didn't know I was that far alongside and came down harder.
I'm going to carry on going, Dusty, because these tires will be walled out in about 4 laps, so no point really.
Let's use overtake
Alright.
and burn some of this energy.
Did you get a lot of damage, Dusty?
Not really. I think I got broadsided, so
Yeah, that was me.
Dave got the damage.
I got the damage, yeah. I've got a Charles Leclerc car at the moment. This is a cluster, Dusty. This is a cluster. Ah! Whew.
Shit. Okay.
No sandwich.
What about a cluster? Renault. Gangbang.
Team building exercise.
I was gonna let you by on the outside, and here comes Dave. I should've-
Dave was on the outside. I came down the inside. I didn't know you were gonna let Dave by. I was trying to get by Dave.
I mean, there's 5 cars on this track trying to... It's not gonna fit.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Shit, I had my ERS on the whole time.
Well, stay with me, Gomez, because I've got serious wing damage, so I'm going to lose about 10 seconds when I pit in a minute.
Stay with you?
Yeah. Well, I can see you in rear view. You're not far behind me.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Oh, Andy!
Knock that bridge down. That will cost you a lot of money.
Thanks, MK.
Gap to car in front is 5.4 seconds.
Dave, what lap do you plan on pitting? Just in
Um,
case they change my wing. I'm leaving it up to them to change my wing, so it'll be a surprise.
okay.
I figured the computer knows best if it's going to make a difference all race or not. Jeez. I'm pitting this lap, Dave.
Roger.
In this lap. In this lap. Push now.
I'm on ice skates already. Oh.
Brent, what lap are you pitting? Yeah. I'm gonna pit on the next lap if that's alright.
Be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
Matt, I am pitting. So don't run me the fuck over.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.4 seconds.
Oh, shit, do you want to pit this lap? I was gonna, but if you need to pit now for damage, then do it, man.
You're good, Kyle. I ain't getting no damage out of it. To me?
I have, yeah. I'm coming in on this lap anyway.
You didn't? Did you pit yet, Kyle? Damn. Shows you how much 2 laps of wear does here.
Ferrari going to be exiting the pits. I think it's going to be pretty close, Maddie. Actually, you should get it. Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah.
Complete. Go now.
Ah!
What's up?
Beat me! Beat me!
Go, man. Go.
See these tires through to
I knew I shouldn't have said I was going in for a wing.
Cheers, Maddie.
Yeah, the first 2 laps suck on hard. Damn it.
Good racing, Dom.
Thanks. How was my internet? Was it okay?
It was totally fine. That's the only way I could try to do the outside like that.
Okay.
I knew I could get close to you.
Okay, good.
I like that. Last
Enough
week
said.
I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Damn, you're killing me out of that corner.
I have to wait a while to get back on it.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds.
Damn, there's a moth flying around in my room. It's distracting me.
Well, the AI is set to 90% if you need it.
Yeah.
I know I certainly would if there was a moth in my room. Actually, I'd call for Steph in a panic. No, she knows the deal. She gets the moths, I get the spiders.
Seriously. I mean, Gossamer is so much better on 22. The new layout, so much better.
The car behind is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Piece of me, Dave. Making me feel uncomfortable.
You guys, man.
Who's the car behind? Is that you, MK?
Me, yeah.
Oh.
Just kidding, Dave.
Fuel holds up for you, baby.
Or are you out of gas already?
I'm low, but I just can't catch you at the moment.
You did catch.
Yeah, I did, but I did, but I was looking back to see who the car was behind, and I slowed down. Unfortunately,
We both lost it.
I have a nasty habit of doing that.
Focus forward.
That's it.
That's all behind us.
Yep.
Dusty, I know you had a front row seat when I hit the barrier. I'm surprised I didn't get wing damage on that.
Shit, I thought you were gonna die.
I was, but I backed out the last second.
Then you made me turn to the right
I know.
so that I didn't crash into you. You didn't
Ah!
crash into me.
Heat gap to the car ahead is 1.5 seconds. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
To your left. Oh, yep.
Wonder if Kyle's done pitting.
Really ruining my race, Dave. I can't drink any beer while you're riding. Got both hands on the freaking wheel.
Gripping tight.
My elbows aren't out, though. They're actually kind of relaxed.
I'm right, Kyle. You're gonna be coming up on my car. It's right in the racetrack, right in the racing line, Kyle. That fucking sucks. Fuck Singapore.
It's garbage, Dave.
Dom, did you hit my car?
Yeah, it was your corner. I kind of went for a move, but I slightly touched your
Oh, it did
back
the
wheel and,
did the back
yeah.
wheel spin thing.
Yeah.
It was subtle because I felt like almost like you came at me from the side, not from the back. You know.
Yeah, I was super light, but it was enough to, like, I was already on the edge of grip, so it was enough to just send me spinning.
I'm here as well.
Okay, the car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10.
There's a lot of bits back there.
Did you get damaged, Dom?
I'm checking now. No, I did not.
I'm just saying we go to a shitty track next week too. You know what the best part about it for next week's league race?
What's that?
Deleting 2020 off my PS5.
Yeah. Yeah.
One more year. One more year.
Did you say 4T? Like 40 or 4 terabyte? I got you.
Holy shit. Oh shit, shit, shit. That was close. Did you pit, Joe?
No,
Oh, shit.
I thought about it, but my tires feel fine, and it takes a long time to do a pit stop. I'm just gonna try to hold you off. I don't know how long your mediums are gonna be good for, you know?
Yeah, I think I made a mistake, actually. Plus, I have to race Jamie and Brent now.
Yeah, I know. They're both in Red Bull cars.
Yep. The only thing that can spice it up is if there's rain at the very end, even though it's not really in the forecast, but you never know.
Right. No, you never know.
We're increasing our gap.
I like the option on the new game where you can have it that it's not a completely accurate forecast.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I actually think that's kind of neat. Because I'm torn whether or not, like, from a greedy racing standpoint, like, you want it to be accurate. At the same time, it's more fun if it's unpredictable.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, without a doubt. Like, it's such a good feature.
Yeah. If you get a chance, Dom, I'm just curious, what's the wear rate on the mediums per lap, if you can figure it?
Sure, yeah. Oh, right now I'm at 12%.
Oh
That's
my god,
worst
really?
Tire. Yeah,
Whoa.
This is actually really bad.
Wow, that's surprising. But it's that bad. My worst tire is 23.
Shit. Oop, I think Jamie just knocked a lane.
I did. It's only mine. Oh, wow, that was stupid of me. I knocked that wing because I left my overtake on.
I don't have my overtake set to toggle. I have it set to hold.
Oh.
I prefer that. Otherwise, I'd forget it. You know what I mean? And then I'd do it Dave. No,
Yeah, that's what I just did. That's disappointing. I wanted to give Dom a bit of a race there, but I can't hold with a bad wing.
that's just me behind you, MK, bud.
Oh shit.
No worries, buddy. 10-4. Clear, clear. 10-4. Roger.
Man, I was looking at Dave up there still, watching me pop.
Dave's ass.
Well, I always say try not to get too focused on Dave's ass. It's distracting.
Oh no, driving down the middle of the road with his legs.
The funny thing is, Dom, I'm wondering how this is going to play out with... You just got by Brent, but is Brent going to come back by you?
Yeah, I know. If Brent hangs around,
And
I have to
I'm
make a decision.
yeah, I'm just saying that because of the fact that just in case it hasn't occurred to both of you, like I really think mathematically that's going to play out to be interesting.
A little wide there, Dom.
Yep. Oh, you're watching me? Oh man.
Yeah, I'm on board with you. I'm not leaving because I'll stick around for the F2 race or whatever.
We're catching
Yeah, 18% is my worst tire right now.
till the end of the race.
Sucks that I have 2 laps extra of fuel.
Just leave it in rich and
Yeah,
Dave,
then I
what
burn
about
the
you, bud?
tires up.
should be able to. Well, put it in lean for the
Drive
corner,
slower.
for the corners.
Yeah.
You know.
Now is Joe gonna pit again?
No, I'm not going to. I'm comfortable.
Change your differential in the stake ones.
That's true. I usually don't fiddle around with that stuff. I'll make do with that.
They're behind you, Dave. I don't know if you're getting any flags or not.
I'm not actually.
Stinking flags.
Oh, I'm gutted about my wing, man. I fucking blame Joe as well. We started talking about tyres, and I started checking my tyres, and then I left me overtake on.
Yeah, god damn it, Joe.
Yeah, well, I wasn't talking to you, Jamie, about tires.
I know, it's just you put it in my mind. I was like, oh yeah, I'll check that, and I fucking checked my tyres, and all of a sudden I clipped a wall.
You make me feel very powerful then.
We're only a second away from the car.
AFT, you're inside.
You can use DRS to pass it.
I usually mute Joe. I left him on by accident
Whoa.
today.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. I mean, honestly, I would mute me too, Dustin, if I had the vocabulary and intellect you do versus my inability to spell and my annoying Boston accent.
Yeah, that's true.
It is true, you know? I'm just bound to start calling everyone Guy in Chief.
How's your mother? How's your father?
It's how's your ma? Yeah, just so you know.
Okay.
Like, hey, ma.
I call my mama.
Yeah, but it's a different sound than... See, I don't do it. I avoid the accent, but my brothers did. My father doesn't. My father can't even say the word picture. You know, like a photograph, to him it's a picture.
I think a lot of people do that.
He must be good at baseball.
My dad did like baseball when he was younger. My dad likes all the Boston sports. Kind of follows that stereotype.
Twenty 27% now, my worst tire.
Yeah, that's not gonna work out.
Mathematically,
I've been
it's
on my
not working.
tyres since lap 7, and that's what mine are. And you've done about 7 laps.
That's crazy. I would have thought I almost pitted Dom. So
Yeah.
don't feel bad. Like, I thought about it.
Gap to teammate ahead is 57.
Figuring the mediums are gonna be at least within 20% of what the hards are capable of doing. And my worst tire is 31. You're gonna be on baloney skins by the time the race ends.
19.3 seconds.
Is that a nationwide term? Baloney skins?
No.
Not for for worn tires, or
Yeah. My brother. Okay.
I'd never heard that.
I've never heard of it.
Okay. All right.
I heard of it.
I think that's just a Joe thing.
No. My brothers would be like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I got these baloney
Hey,
skins
Joe,
on
do
here."
you, speaking
Yeah.
of, do
Yeah,
you
Brett,
eat
you said
pork
just the
roll and
north thing.
cheese?
What doesn't?
Pork roll and cheese. It's like an East Coast thing.
Do I put what on cheese?
Pork roll. You know
Yeah.
what pork roll is? It's like bologna, right?
Yeah.
You guys do call it pork roll?
No,
It's like a pork roll and cheese sandwich.
Coming up
It's like
behind you, Randy. I'll go left.
I have a bologna and cheese sandwich.
6 seconds.
Okay, so alright. You just
Yeah.
call it something else.
Oh yeah. Everyone
I
has
just-
bologna.
Cheese. What kind of cheese goes with bologna?
Oh, you just get a piece of bologna out of a little circle package there. You know. You eat one,
Yeah.
and you put one on the sandwich.
Yeah,
kind of
Brett, it's not a
cheese
north
goes
thing,
with
it's just a
bologna?
Joe thing.
I don't know, just whatever cheese is in the drawer. You know. The white one, the yellow one.
Hey, Dave, I'm coming up behind you. I'm driving on baloney skins.
Roger.
Get the hell out of here, Dom. You probably have some stupid Canadian version of that term.
I'm driving on some pea meal bacon here.
I just heard someone call it like bologna pork roll once. What
Dom,
the fuck are you talking about?
You're fucking tired and look
Pork
like
roll.
shit, by the way.
It was just bologna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
You can't see my tire wear, can you, Don?
No, I'm looking at the actual fucking wheels on your car.
Oh.
They look like fucking shit. Oh. Another wing, Randy?
Don't give up, Randy. There's still a long ways to go. I got 8 laps here. Like, a lot of things could happen. So everybody's running around on baloney skins and.
Joe, just fucking stop with that gay ass turn.
Alright, I'll get another one. I'll get another term. I'll try to think of something.
Yeah, think of something not retarded.
Yeah, okay, I'll try. I don't have like a category in my mind of like retarded.
Try to use more than just 2 brain cells.
Okay, fair enough. It would be devastating if I used 2 brain cells, by the way. I don't even think
Yeah, didn't you people like write Good Will Hunting? That's a smart movie. What happened there?
It's a smart movie,
Yeah.
Dustin. It's a smart movie.
And you guys actually wrote it. Like people
Well, I
from
didn't
your
write
area.
shit. I didn't write
Oh,
shit.
people from your area, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So you do have smart people there.
I
Of
thought.
course, is
I
it
thought.
like the
Hang on, I
best
thought.
mathematics school over
I'm
here?
talking about the local population, not all the
well,
transplants. All the smart people coming from other places in the country.
I don't know.
I thought Matt Damon wrote that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Him and Ben
he's-
Affleck.
Yeah, they're both from Boston or whatever.
It looks
Yeah,
like Dom might hold on for second, but
I don't know.
Let me check my wear.
It depends. I don't know.
38%.
Some of the people
I
are
might
not
be
the best.
okay.
Not the brightest.
And Ben
No
Affleck and all, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
covered that.
Yeah.
All
Dave,
right, all right.
That was a Dave. I mean, that was like a lap ago. I mean, Jesus, Dave. You know.
wait for good for Dave to be an hour late.
Next lap. Hey, didn't Matt Damon write that?
Yeah.
Ah, shut up! Try answering your fucking Facebook messages for a fucking week, hey? Try doing that! No!
Steve.
Got a new phone! Got a new phone! Fucking
call
old bollocks,
somebody.
mate! Fucking old bollocks! Got a fucking new phone, just fucking ignoring me, won't you? Fucking ignoring me! Alright, I'm calm now.
You hurt
I'm
his
calm.
feelings, Dusty.
7 seconds.
Thanks, Gomez. Thank you.
I don't want you to turn, Dave. He's got to get his emotions out. I mean, you don't want to keep them in, and you get like depressed or constipated. Or
What
something.
you were just about to say when you get old, weren't you? Come on, a minute. That's what you were just about to say, wasn't
Hey,
it?
Dave, well, you're not old, Dad. I mean, not Dad.
Dad!
Dave, I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Fucking hell. That's it. No, I'm done. I'm done. No, I'm retiring right now.
Oh my God!
Talk about
Oh my
a Freudian slip. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Hey, you're a little bit older than me, Dave, so sometimes it's got like a fatherly figure to it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
alright, son, alright.
Oh, look at
Oh,
Kyle's. Kyle's out.
You
He couldn't
had to
take it.
retire. That was so tragic.
Alright, I gotta give. In all fairness, Dave, I'm always saying that to my dad. you're not old, Dad, because you know how when guys get old, they start that shit like, oh yeah, I'll be dead in a week. I don't care if I buy the small cheese, you know. And I'm like, Dad, just get the bigger cheese, you know, it's a better value. I'll be dead in a week, you know that shit they do.
I say that all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, my dad will buy the one roll of paper towel, and it's so frustrating.
Cars on the track, turn 4.
Anyone?
Just to let you guys know. I'm not sure if it's gone yet, but his car stopped on the racing line, turn 4. Okay.
Dom, it don't look like it was stuck. It looked like it was still rolling.
No, yeah, like the car was rolling, but I looked in my rear view and it pulled to a stop.
Did you wreck, Kyle, or did you just hit retire?
This is your
damn it, Joe.
This is your fault. No, this isn't my fault. I didn't mean to call him.
What, are you
Dad.
gonna say it's Dave's fault because he's old?
No, I'm gonna say it's Dave's fault because he loses his shit about the fact.
Why? Because he's a fatherly figure and a good man.
No, he's just grip. I mean, God, he was born in the '60s for Christ's sakes. You know, I mean,
hear from the FIA after this race.
You know, I mean, Jesus. I feel old sometimes. And Dave was born decades before me. I mean, Dave was already established before I finished ruling. I mean, I just, you know, he's a bit older, and sometimes, whatever. Sorry.
That's all right, son.
No. My dad was my dad was born in 1946, so you've got a long ways to go.
You've ruined 2 people's races, Joe. You ruined my race.
God. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
MK!
Hey, at least I didn't call you Mom.
Do you know something, Joe? I'm so upset now. I've got tears rolling down my face, and I can't see where I'm going.
MK for 2 laps. I couldn't see the track.
Everyone went into freaking stitches there once you had to comprehend what had happened. I mean, Dave, it comes a time in every man's life where a younger man's gonna accidentally call him Dad. You got to deal with the fact that, you know.
Really? Yeah. I almost hit told. This never happened to me.
It just comes a point, you know. You get a little gray hair in your face and stuff, and all of a sudden some kid gets a little confused. I'm referring to myself as a kid. I'm almost Dustin's age.
Nice wall, Dom.
I was looking over at Daisy. I think she just ate the moth.
Why don't you feed her some kibble, man, instead of
I gave her some kib.
So why don't you give her something to eat instead of her foot and whatever's flying around nearby? The poor thing. I have a bird that eats bugs.
Yeah, Dom, your right front, it looks absolutely fucking terrible.
It's at 52%.
What's your worst tire?
52%.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, yeah, it calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, maybe the cars. Yeah. So you think you're gonna be okay then, Tom?
I should be, yeah.
That worked out then. I was not seeing that playing out for you.
Well, track rubber didn't
Oh
work.
no, you know! Oh, I fucking believe it.
What the hell is Dave screaming about?
Dave?
I was distracted with the tears going over. Now Gomez was pitied for soft tyres, and now bloody hard tyres are almost completely worn out. And we've
Is
got
anybody else got an excuse? Dave's distracted from tears.
worry about it, Dave. I had to pit because I smashed into the wall and killed my wing. So I have a wing in soft tires.
I got a warning when you did that, Dave. I panicked.
Still not gonna catch you.
Hey, Dave, yeah, if you just keep it on the fucking track, it's not like Gomez and he's gonna catch you. Not gonna have enough.
Well, it's only 14 seconds, and these tyres have. I've been on these tyres. 14 seconds.
Like that.
14 seconds,
14.
mate.
14.
14.
No T in there. It's
14.
14.
It's 14. It's 14, mate. 14.
Hey, boy. 14.
What? 14. Yeah, that's it. 14.
Yeah.
1-4,
Yeah,
mate. 1-4.
Yeah.
Fuck's
fine,
sake.
Dave. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
you
it
bloody
has-
start at me.
I
Yeah,
just hate how the Williams car puts like they don't have the screen on the actual steering wheel like the other cars do. This Williams is just fucking weird.
Yeah, around here, Dave, we call it 14.
It's because they can't afford it.
About what you just.
But they have this screen on the behind the steering wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they can't afford
it.
to. They
Yeah.
can't afford to put it on the steering wheel. Yeah.
It's a lot more money to do that. Yeah.
About what you just said, Dom. Gomez just made 5 seconds out of me 1 lap.
I see that.
Oh, maybe you should start sweating, Dave.
Yeah, he's on the soft tires, Dave. What do you expect, man?
I know, I don't want the bloody hard tyres. I can't stand these bloody tyres anyway. I fucking hate it when they're all completely walled out as well. Oh, this is fucking race going from
Alright.
fucking worst to worst.
Settle down.
First I
Settle
get called
down,
fucking
Dad.
dead, and now I'm on fucking cracked out tyres. Jesus.
Settle down, Dad. You got a bad heart, alright?
Don't
Just
you?
relax.
I've not got a bad heart. Don't fuck. That's it.
Freaking blood pressure's skyrocketing. Jeez. why don't
Come
you-
on,
Don't
Gomez,
expect
get him.
blue flags from Dave.
5
anymore.
fucking
Oh, my-
seconds now. 5 fucking seconds.
Jesus. Next thing you know, he turns the TV on, the Red Sox are losing, he goes to bed.
Fuck the Red Sox.
Nah, my dad likes the Red Sox.
Go Yankees.
Why would you like the Yankees?
Who supports
That's
the
fucking the dumbest
fucking
thing.
Yankees who don't live in New York? You are the weirdest man ever. On
I know. every team you root for is like the best team that ever played the
Yeah,
game.
exactly. Yeah, that is basically it, Dusty. You're right.
Yeah.
That is what winds me up.
Nah, I'm
to be
just
honest.
joking.
When I was a-
I don't even care about baseball. I just said it because they're Red Sox rivals.
Yeah, I think I believe you, Don. I believe it. When I was a kid, when I used to play on my Sega, I used to pick the Indians because I thought their logo was so cool. They don't even have the Indians anymore, do they?
What are they called now?
The only reason I own one
Cleveland
Yankees
Foreskins.
jersey is because
Only
My-
one Yankees jersey.
actually I do. Only because my
You sound
family
like you
hates
own
them.
like you own like 4 or 5 different jerseys of different teams.
Nope. I mean, I do
Oh,
have like
cock.
a Clemente Pirates jersey throwback, but never.
I'm gonna be going on it.
Come on, Gomez, get him.
I already got him.
What is going on tonight? Fuck's sake. Yeah, I know.
Smoothly.
Don't you
Smoothly.
start, Pop Pot. Have you finished this
Yeah,
bloody
you-
race yet?
You get yourself a race.
Oh,
and
shut
shave
up.
your-
Oh,
Shave
shit.
your leg smoothly. Oh, it's so. Oh, smoothly. Oh,
Shut
look how
up.
she looks so
Are you bloody Austin Powers or something? Jesus Christ.
It's a hard accent, Dave. It's just.
Austin Powers has got hair. So.
Yeah.
Which is funny, Joe,
Don't
because
you
of all
start,
the American
Jamie.
accents around. You
Yeah.
have the closest one too with the British accent.
I do, because I
Yeah,
think
dropping
I've been
R's
pretty.
and shit like
yeah,
that.
I think I've been pretty clear about my disdain for that accent and the fact that I do my best to articulate
Mm-hmm.
myself appropriately. I mean, I refer to it as a car, not a car. You know, I try to. I do my
No!
best.
No! Bollocks! Balls!
That's a
Balls!
good tactic. Just scream.
It's working.
Oh my god.
Good race, Joe.
Yeah, good race though. Good recovery actually.
Good job, Dave.
Good job, Dad.
Oh, shut the... Oh, I'm gonna hit the fucking wall now, you sponges!
I'm gonna.
Yes, come on!
What's going
Come
on?
on,
Back
come
here?
on, come on, come on!
Gomez got around Dave, and then they
hit
both
the
put in the wall.
Focus, Gomez. Focus. You
Come
got him.
on!
Just take a deep breath. Focus. He's frazzled.
Good.
Dad's overwhelmed right
You're
now.
welcome.
He can't-
Come on!
He's got
Shut
more
up!
tires trying to get by him.
He's got the,
Alright,
the red
Randy,
lights
you're
blinking.
welcome.
That DRS.
He's got
You're welcome, but fuck off.
Gomez has
Just
got
kidding.
the blinky.
You can do it, Dad. Do it for the post office, Dad.
Come on, Dad. Oh, Dad, whoa.
Oh, Dad.
No fuel, no tire. No fuel.
Ah!
Easy, Dad.
Dad, I
Hey,
see that.
hey, Dave. Hey, Dave. That was a wall, by the way.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
whatever,
I think
shut
I
up.
ran already.
Mr. Gomez.
Oh! Balls!
Good job.
Oh, fuck.
Dave, you did a great job. You really
Oh,
did.
shut up. It's your bloody fault calling me
What
Dad.
happened,
Now I feel like about
Dad,
87.
Hey, oi,
What?
Dad.
What?
Hey, Dad, I didn't have any say in this, okay? You and Mom
Good race,
started at
Daddy
it,
and
and that's what
Dustin.
happens, alright?
I
You didn't
didn't
have
think
Oh.
I could make up that 14 seconds, though, even on fresh tires.
Well, it goes to show you. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta work on your blood pressure. You gotta,
They deserve
you
it.
gotta stay calm.
Yeah,
Hey,
those.
Dad, listen. I'm
those
gonna go to
wa-
Lowe's tomorrow. Can we use your senior discount? I'll pick you up with the trailer in the car. All right. What time you want to go? I know you like to do things early in the morning, 'cause by like 2 o'clock it's bedtime or whatever the hell you do. So why don't we meet for like 8 o'clock? Sound good? My dad gets so pissed at me if I want to do anything with him after noontime. He's like, "Oh, the day's all gone. I'm old and I'm going to bed."
Know the feeling.
To be fair, I like to do
doing
everything
F2
before
or-
noon.
No, I'm still at that age where noon is like middle of the day.
Is it F2 this week, or what was the
They're
last week?
classics.
We can do some classics because we're gonna lose
Hey,
classics
you-
potentially.
You must have done classics last week.
Well, we did the whatever the Williams there, and that was that was the best classic race I'd seen. We should do that again. It's
I
just
actually really liked that, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Well, yeah, that's exactly why I liked it, Kyle. That's when I got up
After you
Tuesday.
guys were making fun of Williams, they pulled out of the racing, so you actually can't use that.
That's all right. What are you gonna do?
Can you just hold on a minute, because I need a pee. All my bodily functions are trying to work at once at the moment.
All right. I hear you, Dad. Do you want me to pull over at the McDonald's?
Oh, shut up. I'll be back in a
Alright.
minute. Shut up.
Dave, all you got to do is empty your bag and do that where you are.
Joe, we gotta pull over. I gotta go to the bathroom. Pull over.
Oh, the moth is still in my... Oh, get off of me! Sorry. I
Don't
brushed it
suggest.
away. I don't
Don't
want to kill it. It's just
don't suggest that he
slowly
smacks it
fluttering
because.
blood.
What track did we do last week for the Williams?
Bahrain.
What about do you think Austria would be good?
But I might.
Hey,
Yes.
oi, hey,
Wait. Austria.
oi. Kyle, that was way too British, man. I don't know what the fuck you just said. Can you try that again?
Good I might.
What?
So you live in Portugal, Kyle, but you're obviously British because you don't sound Portuguese. We'll do 96.
So, yeah,
96.
Joe knows every
Stay.
Portuguese. On the
Well,
plane,
yeah,
'cause he
I
knows one.
actually no, I do. That's kind of how it works, Dustin. Right? I mean, I didn't know this before I got involved with Steph, but once you get involved with a
You know, you could have put
Portuguese
classic C2. The list would have been a lot shorter.
I thought he was going to give me advice on the family thing.
No.
No. It's like everybody in this town, past a certain line in the town, like halfway across, is all Portuguese. Everybody. You go to the hardware store over here, Dustin. They're not speaking English, like legitimately, and that's fine.
That's kind of cool.
Well, it's cool. It's cool in like a novelty sense, and then it's kind of annoying when they're annoyed at you for not speaking Portuguese.
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay, I'm back.
Julie,
That's when you take out a gun and shoot them.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Hey,
hey,
Sony. Don't come after us, Sony.
Woo!
Only joking.
Yep, yeah, he's only joking.
Yeah.
But
Basically, everyone in Joe's town walks around going, "They took our jobs. They took our jobs."
Yep. Portuguese took your rent-a-car job, Joe? Is that what you do?
when they do what now?
You run a rent-a-car service? Is that what you do?
No, it's
didn't know.
consignment sales, Dustin. I don't run a rental car service. No, it's okay. I mean, I don't know where the hell you think I'm going to keep some cars for rental, but go ahead. It's fine. Consignment
I just
sales.
thought you rented out Pontiacs.
Oh, right, because
there's
there's a huge market for that. There's just renting out a few.
Yeah.
Well, I get.
Yeah, Pontiacs for rent. I've been looking
yeah.
at one of those.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Send me a DM.
Yeah, people are always lining up. They get off at Logan and they're like, hey, you know what I need? I need a half-assed Pontiac to get around town today.
In the 80s, I
Yeah, that's the way I want to do it. Anyway. Yeah.
Actually,
all right, so,
Joe, if I ever find a hot date in Rhode Island, would you let me? Would you let me drive the
don't get me
Pontiac
started.
for date night?
You can take the 2000. I'm not letting you take the 94 on a date.
Come on, the 94
Listen.
on a date.
Listen, son, I don't trust you. You're gonna get distracted by something.
Cool car.
No. You don't take that. That's come on.
It's mini.
Yeah, you're gonna crack up the front of it. Where am I gonna get a bumper for it? You know, you want to tell me where I'm gonna get a bumper if you crack it up?
I want to. Well, listen,
You wouldn't let your friend drive your car, Joe? That's kind of.
come on,
I wouldn't.
man.
I wouldn't let. No. I wouldn't let Dom go on a date in my car. I'd let him drive it.
Why
Let him
not?
drive.
What's
Because-
the deal with the date? What kind
Dustin,
of women does he date?
Have you seen the way he acts
Luke,
with women?
There's like-
Loose ones.
does he
When you
just
see the way
loose
he
and
acts
fast
with
ones, they're trying to goad him into drag races on the freeway or something.
Nah, it's not like he turns into like this awkward high school kid, and it's just he tries to crack jokes that don't land. He thinks he's flirting when he's really just making general assessments of her figure. It's just terrible to watch. And I mean, I'm not gonna tell them. I'm not gonna tell them what you did to Stephanie's brother's girlfriend. You know, the girl just wanted to have a nice conversation with you about Niagara Falls. She didn't want to go on a hot date, and you're over there.
I think she was really enjoying my company and conversation.
Yeah, and she's probably getting ready to leave her doctor boyfriend too. Right, Dad?
Or cheat on him.
Don't you
Yeah,
dare!
there you go.
Don't you? I'm
Dad.
Maybe that's the angle
I'm
he was
so.
going for.
Do you know how pissed
Yeah,
I am with
maybe.
you right now? Do you realise?
Well, you know,
At
Dustin.
least I know how to ask Dave in the future.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jesus, Dad, settle down, all right? You're getting all worked up over nothing, all right? Just
Just-
relax. Why don't you get in your
I can't
Buick?
call Dave Dad because that's not gonna work.
No, it's not gonna work. Listen, Dad, I know you think Buick's all classy and everything. You got your little chrome stripe on the side, but listen, it's out of style now, Dad. It's just, it's
Hey
out of
Joe, why
style.
don't you switch your thing to spectate?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Don, I apologize. I'm just distracted by Dad always yammering on about something. I won't ruin your race. Don't worry. Oi mate, listen. I know I won't ruin.
Now you got
that.
this gay accent that you're trying to.
No, it's not gay. I'm not going to do a gay accent because I don't want to be offensive. But all right, here we are in Austria. Yeah, small puta. Yeah. Yeah, right. Home of,
Joe kind of
for-
sounds like the guy from Snatch that gets his head stuck in the
That's
window.
exactly where I got my accent, Dustin. That is exactly where I got it. My friend is obsessed with that movie, and he makes me watch it, and it's like, then he makes me recite lines from it.
What area would that be? I'm asking the Brits in the room.
What part is it? Who is it?
Yeah, the guy with the guy in Snatch that gets his head stuck in the window by Bullet Tooth Tony. He pulls him down the road.
I can't remember.
Is
I've only watched that film a few times. I can't, but it's like it is a London accent. You should watch. I'll tell you what's on Netflix. Layer Cake. You should watch that.
That's Tom Mello's favorite
Watched
movie.
that the other night.
Boy, good family. All right, here we are in turn 1 now with the 96 Williams. Great car, Randy. It really
God
is.
damn it.
And Kyle's a little hard on himself, you know. Whoa, Don has parked it. What could have possibly happened?
I wrecked it. I caught the curve on turn 1. I wrecked it.
So Don hustling a little bit hard there. He's gonna have to make up some ground on the track. But
Fucking garbage.
that's right. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, Randy, and I'm gonna say that I think Brent's gonna be the strongest driver. I think he's got a knack for this car. I think he likes the car.
This is the first time I've driven this car, and I'm really struggling.
Yeah. Well, Kyle, I'm still trying to listen. I'm trying to be diplomatic here. I'm trying to go around the board and kind of talk about the different drivers coming and going. And
You've never said I'd win a race ever, Joe. I don't think you're being diplomatic at all.
Well, I'm trying to be diplomatic, but not being facetious, Dustin. I don't want to placate to this sort of everyone being. Yeah, well,
should give everyone a trophy.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be a little bit of a middleman there. You know, I don't think everyone should get a trophy, but I also think credit is due. Nah, I don't think that works. I think that's gonna lower standards.
Wait a minute, Dave. Did I
Didn't
qualify in front of you,
a
Dave?
trophy like a traveling trophy?
Yes.
You out there?
I've never had a
I'm
trophy
out
in
here.
my life, Dustin.
I
Not
thought
one
we had
trophy.
a traveling trophy for ERL.
We do. I'll let you know when it travels your way. It's at Dave's house right now, and I can't get it back.
How come whoever wins it, you just hold on to it all the time? Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Doesn't that get boring?
No. Well, okay, fine. So what I'll do is I actually should make a beautiful trophy. I have plenty of. I should get a little welder and make a beautiful trophy for you guys. All right. What am I thinking? I'm thinking.
Do we have to
turn
pit,
one.
by the way?
Yeah, we always pit. I don't want to, sound redundant. Yep, you definitely got to make a pit stop. I don't know what we're gonna see here, Randy. I just hope the guys can keep it clean in turn 1 and have a good race. I got a feeling turn 3 is going to be a broken wing with somewhere, and that's unfortunate, but I think it's unavoidable. You know, this is after we finish the F1 race, these guys their adrenaline's high. Dad's blood pressure's through the freaking roof, and he won't take his pills. So you really gotta
fuck starting back here.
Yeah, be careful, because honestly, I
We
think
haven't had a rain race in a while. Do you keep it on dynamic?
Yes, I do. I don't think I have these races on dynamic, but
Why not?
I guess because I guess I'm just a terrible person. I don't have a good answer for you. Oh boy, a little bit of contact there.
Brent was glitching on my screen a little bit, that's why I ran into the back of him.
All right, Dom carrying a lot of room into that braking zone there. He really sent it in. Got to get that thing stopped a little sooner.
Oh my God, Brent's twitching behind me.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I ran into the back of him. And...
Well, keep it up. He looks okay from my angle, but I don't doubt it, because I did see a bit of a jump on the start. But he's trucking along now, and yeah, Kyle, he's got some pace.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Yeah, this classic Dom there.
Can't drive
Alright.
wheel to wheel.
No,
Oh.
he needs. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got fucking wing.
Yeah, we got Don in 6, Dave, Matt, Gomez, and MK rounding out the top 10 there, as Jamie's looking for a pass on. He's got to be careful. Dom's been known for a little. Oh, look up front. Yep. Now I gotta say before it's too late, I think Kyle is an excellent
Fuck, man.
up and coming driver, and I really think
Fuck's sake.
that he goes understated. He's giving lots of room. Oh boy, that was an interesting line there. It was almost like he was pulling aside. Oh my goodness, let's take a look at that.
No, I didn't get taken out. I just lost the fucking car. Like, I've never driven this fucking car before, so.
Yeah. While these two are battling it out, Dom, Dustin, and Don.
Left side, Dusty.
All the D boys are catching up.
Oh, somebody's around.
Yeah, alright, Kyle, be patient. See if he's doing anything different than you. Maybe you can pick up something and use it against him.
I'm surprised I didn't spin all the way around. Now I gotta run from Dave.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
Anybody else getting a wild amount of understeer in the second to last corner?
Yeah. Ooh, boy, that's aggressive.
Oh my.
That was very, very aggressive.
Back.
Yeah, I did. That looked more like a Dave-esque move. Dom likes to get alongside. Yeah, Dom likes to get alongside you and then do like a little wiggle and then clean you out. Nonetheless, let's not criticize him too much. He's up to third here and making a good race of it.
He took everyone out on the way.
Yeah, well. Wow, Kyle very wide on that corner. That's gonna lead to warnings, I'm sure.
Oh.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, they are, so. Now I'm watching this battle for the lead, Randy, and as an unbiased viewer of this, you can definitely see the different. Yeah, he's there. You can definitely see the different personalities of the drivers. You can see Kyle being, he's young, he's aggressive, and he's all over the road, really trying to, keep himself in the lead. But I can say it doesn't look nearly as composed. I think he's got to relax a little bit. He looks a bit erratic while the two drivers behind him are waiting on him. And I think if he settles it down, I think he can knock the laps out. No, he's definitely not. He's nobody's dad. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, yes.
Brent.
Yeah, the undercut. We did see some undercut last week, though, Randy, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I have a feeling that, obviously, with that said, I mean, you got to think that the front runners are going to pit right now. Otherwise, Brent's just going to be knocking out laps in clean air. Then Kyle's already under pressure from Dom.
Dusty almost lost it.
Even that's crap.
The two I put 3 wide and on the exit turn 1 on lap 1.
It's a good race here. I like how this is playing out, Randy. I think this is going to be exciting. Brent is making some lap time. Well, I don't want to oversell it, Dustin. I don't want to do like the whole do too much, but I gotta be find a balance. All right, he is. Yep. Now, like last week, I'm predicting Brent's gonna have himself a lead here, and if Brent can run the kind of laps that I think he can run in this car, it's gonna take the second and third place cars to work together to catch him. They're gonna have to DRS their way up to him.
Oh my God!
Oh, that's right.
Side by side.
Oh boy, okay. That did not work out. Well, the tires are cold on Kyle's car. He's got to remember that. Oh, and you know what? Brent gave him as much track as he gave Brent earlier, so I guess that's the way it goes. And I'm sure Brent's smiling as he heads down the backstretch thinking of that. And Dom on the inside now. But, that's how they were racing each other, so fair enough. You got Dom in his pink helmet looking on the inside here. Oh, there it is. A little loose there. Settle down there, son. He's got it now. I like to point out in the net race of things right now. It looks like Dom second place. What do you think, Randy? Do you think Dom has what it takes to catch Brent? Brent's clearly one of the quicker drivers in this car. He is a quick driver, period. If he doesn't crash the car. Yeah, or whatever. Pop a wheelie or something silly. We got Dustin up front right now, still yet to make a pit stop. Dave in second place. That's got to feel good. Oh, well, third.
Dave gave me a little love tap there.
Shit.
Up. What's wrong with?
End in tears.
What's wrong with Dom right now? Oh no! What is this in front of him?
Oh my God!
Oh my God! We got cars yet in front of the leaders. Well, let's just hope.
We got Daddy Dave and Uncle Jamie fucking.
Oh no!
It out.
Don't give him the nickname Daddy Dave, because that'll stick, and the next thing you know, you'll never hear the end of it.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Oh wow! Oh, Dom up on that curb. Gotta be careful up there.
Yep.
Okay, focus.
Dom has had accidents in that part of the track before in various series, Randy. So, yep. All right, so now we got clear track. He'll get around him. He'll get around him. Dave's got to be coming in pretty soon, and. Boy. That's what I was referring to earlier, Randy, with the youth of it all, and there it's showing. There it is. And you know he's a fast driver. He's aggressive, and there's a little bit of fine tuning, and he's going to be capable of consistent front finishes like he almost had here today.
Fuel. Try shifting up the
Yeah.
gears a little sooner. This should help us save some fuel.
But you know what? He's got a good attitude, Randy. He keeps working at it, and then he's gonna be the whole package and get it together.
That's the poorest comeback I've ever heard. So now you're pitting your fat twit.
Ooh, little contact there from Dom. I'm not sure about that. I mean, he's close enough to Brent where, oh, see, that's, now Jamie's gonna send it back down the inside, and ooh, there's some contact. It's one of those things. Everybody's racing each other really hard, and it's, oh, they're still close enough. in the
Kyle,
sense
that's twice today you almost fucked me with doing that shit.
So Jamie's in the pits now. Dom's got to put his head down and just try to work out some laps. I think he can do it. He's just got to settle down. Great recovery. Great recovery for Don, starting at the back.
Fuck's sake, I didn't have my hands on
Okay, gap ahead is 18.
Let's
He's
see,
in ninth.
In ninth. Bit of a rivalry brewing, I think, between Dave and Kyle. A little bit of...
Oh.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. No.
Oh,
So unfortunately, Jamie's unable to finish the race. Probably a mechanical failure.
Fuck.
So, I don't want to jump to I don't want to jump to conclusions, but Dom is closing the gap rapidly on Brent. And I don't know if Brent's been saving a little bit of fuel or just kind of saving his resources for this, but I can't imagine he's gonna allow Dom to get the draft or anything and really bring himself back into it. But
there's not another race after this, is there?
no, tonight.
Okay.
It's interesting up front here. You got Brent, who's not known for collisions with other drivers, and you have kind of the sort of like lovable villain that is Dom catching him. You don't want these two to collide. Yeah, because he's not the bad guy. You know. Yeah, Dave's he does have a bit of a villain streak to him when he does seem to beat one of his main adversaries. He does seem to laugh at them and mock them. Yeah, he does. He carries on for about 9 or 10 minutes. He does, but there's a sort of if you take advantage of Don, he doesn't tolerate it too long. So there's a kind of justice to it. But and then there's Dustin, who will critique your speaking habits and any sort of mistake you make, grammar wise, or at least some people. So there's a sort of like evil genius villain thing going on there that he likes to play out. So there's a lot of different characters.
Yeah, Kyle, looks like you get me down in sector 1, but I get you through the middle sector.
All right, so I don't know if you heard this, Randy, but there is some name calling out there. I'm not. Okay, so we've been. Oh boy, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm gonna.
I think Dave named himself that. If you remember back.
I don't think I can let you call my dad. Speak to my dad that way, Kyle. I don't think I can let you speak to Dad that way. All right. Well, I mean, listen, it is what it is, Randy. I mean, if that's the relationship that we have, that's the relationship we have. You know, I can't stop it. And he's drafting up on Brent right now, pretty hard. Oh boy, get the thing stopped up. My God.
It doesn't break too well on the curbs.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. No, it doesn't break too well. Keep in mind when you get in the wake of this car here, there's very little downforce on this car comparatively to your F1 car, Dom. So I know some of the guys have actually had this problem, but yeah, I'm keeping it on the front. There's less downforce when you get in the wake of that car, Dom. That's why you guys are having that problem with not being able to turn in the wake. So if you get right in behind him, you're not going to be able to brake as well.
He doesn't know that. Are you trying to explain something to Dom?
Yeah, I'm trying to explain something to him because I don't think he knows it, Dustin. I'm going to be honest. I know the guy personally. I know all right. I don't think he knows that. All right. Dom, did you know that this car is more susceptible to aerodynamic brake problems in the wake of another car?
I thought you meant any car, which would be.
I didn't. Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
All right, that's fine.
Wow.
All right, no, that's all right. I'm sorry. You can pass. Just pass
What
me
a
anytime, Dom.
striking revelation.
Yeah, just pass me anytime.
Oh.
Microburst. Look at that.
All right, so I'm rooting for Brent here. I'll be honest.
Microburst? Going back to our conversation earlier, Gomez?
Yeah, right.
Microburst? Yeah. I picked up on that.
Downdraft sounded wrong, but I couldn't come up with anything else.
The gap to the car ahead is 8.9 seconds. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Whoa, yeah, This is tricky because Brent's internet is kind of sketchy. Dom's got to be aware of that. Is he gonna go around the outside here? Is that what he's gonna try to do? Pinch him off or do an undercut? I don't think it's.
Time to the car behind.
That's a good bet. Coming to 2 laps to go, Randy. The battle for the lead is it's more than good. It's happening right now. So Brent is in a tough spot because Dom's utilizing the draft in such a way that yeah, that was a good move. That was a good move. I'll give him that. I liked it. But Brent's gonna come back at him with the draft. That's crazy. Dom went in easy, came out fast. Alright, I'm on board with Brent right now. Dom's been following Brent now for a few laps. I wonder if having that car in front was helping him a little bit to kind of pick his. Ooh, there, Brent goes a little wide. Gathers it up. Wonder what the fuel situation is for these guys. Brent really sailed it off. Uh-oh.
Shit.
Oh, Dom is flashing. Brent's flashing. Has Brent really saved enough fuel here to take this at the last minute? Or is it too little too late here? Has Dom been able to time this one perfectly? Because if Brent was low on fuel, having a little draft might help, but...
This is your final lap of the race.
Now we'll see. I'm gonna go on board with Dom now. I want to listen to this engine. He's still going, still forward.
Gap to current front is 9.4 seconds.
Good race, good race. That was a good race. That was a good race. Congratulations, Dom and Brent. That was a good race.
Thank you. Shit.
That's that's what that makes sense now that
Oh, somebody's lost a wheel. Oh, it's Kyle. Oh, the Hookster and Maddie. The Hookster and Maddie D. Come on, Maddie D. Send it.
I'm on plus
Oh.
0.38. I feel
He
like
defends the inside. He tries to hang it around the outside.
7.
because I think you know.
Oh, cross him. Cross him. No.
Oh,
Whew.
good job, Dave.
Well done, Dave.
Thanks, Matt.
Use that experience and you held him off. Whoa.
Don the man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Threw a party in the prison jail.
God,
It's like that's
God.
prison wear there, boys.
God, it's the freaking color you see when you hit your head on something. Unbelievable. Oh no, the guy on the podium wants him to stop spraying him. See you, buddy.
Later.
See you later.
Laters.
Congratulations, Dom, on the victory there. What was your what was the defining moment in the race for you?
I mean, the defining moment was when I was racing with Jamie and I was on the outside and I felt like I was forced wide, but you know, through
my God.
adversity,
False wide, you just took a shit line.
Yeah, Jamie. Yeah, I took a shit line, mate.
Okay.
I feel like I was forced into the sand like I'm at Miami Beach, mate.
Wow. All right. So
Jamie,
Yeah.
these Americans trying to do our accent, it's just ridiculous, isn't it, really?
Hey, whoa.
Whoa.
He's no American. All right. He's a
Italian.
You know that Canada has some British ties.
Dom comes from the only country in the world weirder than America, so you know.
Yeah, I think there are weirder countries. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen some real weird things in some of those countries. The vending machines, stuff you can buy there, it's kind of strange.
Oh, I
Anyway,
was thinking more like Japan really likes their tentacles, but.
no, Dom. No.
Oh.
Listen, man. Dom's love for obscure pornography is just.
No,
I think it's
I didn't say anything about that.
I think it's
No,
a factor in his racecraft, Randy. I think it distracts him. Now, Now, with that said, there's another driver in the league who struggled once with pornography. Dave, how did you overcome it?
How'd you overcome it, or how'd you come over it?
No,
I
I
haven't.
don't think you want to know how Dave overcome this.
Yeah. You know, guys, I remember the day my dad found my pornography. Man, that was embarrassing.
Okay.
It was all inside of a suitcase, and I put it out in the river behind my house because I didn't want it anymore. I was done with the pornography, but I didn't want to throw it out, so I put it in a big suitcase and buried it. My dad decided to cut down some bushes and found it. He brought it up the riverbank and said, "Hey, you want this still?" Like, as if it could have been my sister's. Why the hell are you going to blame me for it, Dad? Come on.
How did he know it was yours? Did it have your name on it or something?
No,
Could've
it
been
didn't.
anyone.
So I come home from work.
Joseph Plant's
He's
porn.
It did have my name on it. So I come home from work and it's sitting literally in the front yard. Like you couldn't have moved it to the side, Dad? No, just stick it in the front yard. You still want this? Like, that's how he said it to me while he's grilling a hot dog. Like, what the hell? No, I don't want it, Dad. It's not even mine, by the way.
Maybe he recognised the suitcase.
No, it was mine. It was all my. It was my middle school collection of Victoria's Secrets, and then I found a couple of ratty porn magazines in the woods when I was a kid. Kept those. A couple of old porn tapes from the 80s that I split up into multiple tapes just so my friends could have one. You know, normal porn collection when you're a kid. And I was done with it in high school. I was mature. I was done.
That's what he thought about it.
Yeah.
So do you want it? It was a legitimate question.
I didn't want it.
If you have a son, you'll ask him the same thing.
Yeah. No, Dad, I don't freaking want my disgusting suitcase full of wet porn. So.
And he read that, when you said that, he read it as, yes, I still want it, but of course I'm going to say I don't want it.
Yeah. But I just, you know what I resented? Like, my little sister still lived at home. Ask her if it's her fucking porn.
Yeah.
You never know. Honestly, you know, just because it's right, you know, I mean, come on, it could be. My sister could
Anyway,
be.
guys, I'll talk to you later. See you guys next week.
Alright, buddy. Have a good week.
Oh, man.
It's just the way he spoke to me about it. Like he wasn't upset, he wasn't disappointed, he wasn't nothing. He was just, it felt like 10th on the list of things he cared about. My whole suitcase. I mean, the thing was packed. This is a big suitcase, and I had so many magazines in there. And just the lack of reaction is what broke me. I'm sitting in my room afterward thinking, does he think I'm a pervert? Does he not care? Like, what is the emotion? Nothing. I look out the window, the guy's just eating a freaking hot dog. You know? What are you thinking, Dad? Talk to me, Dad. What are you thinking? What do you think of my suitcase?
Come on, Dave, this is better. Come on, Dave, what did he think?
From someone
This
in a
is
similar...
better than my stash of porn that I had from the 50s.
Yeah, maybe. You know, I found out later on that my dad used to visit various massage parlors in Vietnam, so maybe he was just like, you know what? It can't be as bad. I don't know. I've never had this discussion with him, you know? I think a couple times he almost brought up the massage parlor thing, and I had to stop him. Because I don't want to know. But, you know, when they get a little older, they decide to let it all go, you know? Sometimes they want to tell you stuff that they wouldn't have told you 20 years ago. Right, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I never did that. We just looked at each other like, yeah.
So what do you think, Dave? If you were my dad and you found my suitcase full of porn in the riverbank, buried in the riverbank behind my house, would your first reaction be to drag it up the riverbank and assume it's mine? I mean, why would you even assume it's mine to begin with? It could have been my sister's, right? It could have been.
I found my wine. I used to make wine.
Yeah, and you
and
told
I
us
hid
that.
it in the attic.
Yeah.
Did before? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember that was a great story, and that makes sense because it was in the house, right? You know what I mean? Mine was in the river, Gomez. I mean, this could have been a homeless guy's porn collection. It didn't say Joseph David Plant right on the leather suitcase. No, it said nothing on the suitcase. He just jumped to the conclusion. I should have denied it.
The suitcase.
I should have denied it. Instead, I didn't. I was just like, no, I don't want it, Dad. Like a little ashamed pussy. And I went in the house. I should have denied it. I should have said, no, I don't know what this is. I don't know anything about this porn in the suitcase. Dave, it was open. He opened it in the middle of the front yard. Do you understand? So I drive up in the driveway, and there's my porn magazines flapping in the breeze. Well, the guy's cooking a hot dog. Yeah. What is the message there? What is he trying to psychologically do to me? I'm like 19, and I'm like humiliated. I lived in a duplex. My neighbors could have walked out.
I mean, I was going to say, that must have been a pretty good yard sale for someone.
So,
I don't know. Because I went in the house, Jamie, when I was like, no, I don't want it, Dad. Like, I was embarrassed. I went in the house, I turned on my PS2 at the time or whatever, and then I waited like 30 minutes, and the suitcase was gone.
Yes, someone come past and made him an offer. That's why he was sitting there eating a hot dog with like $60 in his pocket.
Oh man, I don't know.
That was NASCAR 2000.
Yeah, I was probably playing NASCAR 2004 actually at the time, and instead of being like, oh hey son, it seems like you've given up the whole porn thing for now. That's kind of cool. No, just judge me for my past. I don't know. I guess all I'm saying is, if I found a bunch of porno magazines buried in the earth, I wouldn't just assume whose they belong to. Even though I was correct, even though he was correct in his assumption, I wouldn't have just assumed that.
Well, be careful, because like Mark Twain said, I try not to make predilections, especially about the future.
Yeah.
You don't really know what you're going to do.
No, maybe you're right.
May change your mind.
Yeah. Hey, Dom.
Yeah.
Did your dad ever find your porno magazines?
No, I didn't have magazines. I used my Nintendo DSi.
That's disgusting. All right, that's it. That's it. I'm just so grossed out. You gave me that DSi, didn't you?
He just used his sister.
Oh shit, did I?
You
No,
sick-
I did not. No.
Are you
it's a
sure?
different one. I'm 100% sure. 100%.
Dom, did you
I'm
give me your?
100% sure.
Did you give me your dirty DSi to put in my collection?
No.
All right.
He just used his sister's porn.
The stuff he produces.
Well, his dad is a little concerned about him because he walked in on him watching a guy kissing a guy scene. Didn't he, Dom?
Stupid Talladega Nights.
Well, it is what it is, buddy. You could have just.
He's concerned when you're watching that scene.
He walks in, Justin, right at the scene where Will Ferrell and the French guy are kissing, right? And then he walks out before anything else happens. So he has no context.
Yeah.
No context. Yeah.
That's all he saw, and the whole time they're kissing, his dad's standing behind him, probably confused. Dom says nothing, and then they part ways. And I just think that's freaking hilarious. Because, what are you watching there, son? Oh, all right. It's just a minute-long kissing scene. I'm going back upstairs.
So it's like the scene my father came up the stairs several times when I was watching Monty Python. He'd stand behind me and watch it. I could just hear him sigh and go upstairs.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess everyone has that experience where their dad finds their porno bag of magazines, sighs while eating a hot dog. Anyway, I mean, at least none of us got the fire department to come down because we were doing some sort of weird bondage shit. Right, Dave?
Oh my god, you're such a dick.
What are you talking about?
Let's move on. Let's move on from that.
Yeah, Dave. I mean, that's some weird shit, Dave. I mean, everybody's got a few porno magazines, but I mean, you tying yourself up to whatever the hell you did, what the hell you were even doing over there, and then the fire department and your mom came home just trying to get a few groceries. She just wanted some bread, She didn't want to come home and find her son experimenting with whips and chains or whatever the hell you've been doing over there. Yes.
And whistles.
I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know. Yeah. But I would have loved to have been there, Dave. I would have loved to have been there to see the fire department guys kind of laughing at you.
He brought us right there. I was there when he was just driving.
When it was over, Dave, and you were free to run about or walk away, did you walk away bare ass naked, like just from the firemen? Or
Yeah.
That's awful. That's so awful. Like everyone's standing there, And what do you do? Thanks, guys, and just run off with your little bear ass and your handcuffs back to your little sicko bedroom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you apologize to your mom for finding you that way?
No. We never spoke about it ever.
Oh no, that's awful. So, did your sisters know about this?
What are you going to talk about?
I don't know. He could have made up a story like someone broke in the house and took his clothes
on
and
TV.
tied him up. Dave, you restrained yourself, and what was the plan once you?
He wasn't restrained tonight. I was almost sorry for that passenger.
I can't believe you're asking your dad these questions.
Well, it's kind of, being my dad and all. I want to see where I'm going to be going someday. Maybe I can kind of predict the future a little bit, or see some similarities.
Listen. I told you it was.
Go ahead, Dad. I'm sorry.
It was just a dog choker lead. I was just messing with it. That was all. Just messing with it.
Well, yeah, that's weird, Dave. If I saw a young kid messing around naked with a dog collar, I'd think, I don't know about this kid. This kid's a little advanced here. I don't know what's going on, but keep an eye on him because, I think of the scene from Pulp Fiction when they're in the basement there. I don't know, Dave. You know what I mean? That's. Yeah, poor mom. Did she drop the groceries? I just picture this woman just dropping the groceries. And I don't know what a British woman says when she's shocked. Oh, bother? Or is that Winnie the Pooh? I don't know. But yeah. Oh, my son's playing bondage again with the dog lead. A week later, they find them with the jumper cables, right, Dave? I like how you said no. I like how you denied it. Instead, you just laughed. All right, I'm gonna go get my chicken orzo, whatever that is.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it.
What's the track next week? All right.
Next week is Yas Marina.
All right.
Yeah, so very good, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, everyone does. Everyone hates the whole schedule. Yeah, everyone did fucking hate the whole schedule. They hate PlayStation. I don't know. Everyone's just is what it is. So, all right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good, safe week, and thank you again for racing tonight. Good win in the secondary race, Dom. You did a nice little pass there. That was a nice little. Oh, okay.
Trying
all right.
my best. I'm just getting so old that all these moves are pretty hard on my body.
Yeah. No, they should.
No, that Dom's talking. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, there he goes. He's gone.
Yeah,
all right, guys. Have a good night.
Oh my god. Okay, everybody.
Yeah. All right. Good night, guys. Thank you again. Good night, guys. Bye. See you later, Dad. See you Thursday, buddy.
Thanks to everyone in the chat tonight. You've been awesome as always, to Matthew, to KTM, Scott, and I think that was everyone. Yes, it was. Thank you very much, and I will see you later.